Avengers Doomsday teaser trailer 2026. This is probably going to be one of the biggest Marvel movies and a huge comeback for Marvel since Infinity War and Endgame. If you don't know much about Marvel, it's like if you haven't watched any of the movies, then you probably won't understand. But for people that have watched the movies, you would know that the earlier movies were amazing. People loved them. It made Marvel so popular and very, very promising and strong competition to DC. Now, old Marvel movies had a lot of character, had a lot of really good writing, had a lot of really loving, like lovable characters, and people just loved the storyline. But what a lot of people say is ever since Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War, the two probably biggest films in Marvel, people say it has gotten worse. And I could agree with that. I have not seen a lot of movies after that, and there are some really good ones. Like there are some Marvel movies that have come out that are actually pretty good. But if you really think about it, they're not as good as the old ones. So I do end up like rewatching old Marvel movies if I want to watch Marvel, because the new ones are just really bad. It lost all the character, and the writing is just they just started doing too much, and it's just not how it was. But Avengers Doomsday, probably one of the most anticipated ones. And this is one of, I think, two movies that are coming out. There's another one coming out in 2027 or 28. Maybe even later. I don't know. I just know there's another one. I think it's called Secret Wars, something like that. I completely forgot. But I do know Avengers Doomsday is coming. And the first big reveal was that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be playing Doctor Doom, which is one of the characters. I think I'm assuming the main antagonist. What Marvel is doing is they're giving out teaser trailers about what's the big movies going to be about. And this one that got posted, I'm looking on YouTube right now, 7 hours ago, officially put out. Like it was leaked like weeks ago. Shows Steve Rogers, Captain America, is back. I forgot the actor's name, which is really bad. But he's going to be back, which is huge because Captain America already got replaced by the Falcon. If you aren't caught up with what happened, and I have watched something like the most recent Captain, quote unquote, Captain America movie, and it was all right. But a lot of people are really happy that the original Captain America is back. And in the teaser trailer, they just show cinematic shots of Captain America. You see him holding a baby, which is interesting because the last you see of him, he goes back in time to spend the life that he missed and then dies really old in the modern era. So it's really interesting. When is this taking place? How is he here? And it sparks a lot of questions that won't really be answered. This teaser trailer is 1 minute and 30 seconds. And yeah, it shows him with a baby, and it shows these cinematic shots, these beautiful shots, shows him with uniform that he puts in a box, building all the suspension, and then it shows text on the screen saying Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday. And then it fades into a countdown when the movie's released. 11 months, 24 days, 14 hours, 59 minutes, and 57 seconds that are obviously counting up. So it's probably different now, but yeah, December 18th, 2026. So it's really short, and it's not a trailer for the movie. So that's why it's hard to rate this one, because this is a difficult situation where the trailer isn't meant to promote the movie itself, but more promote your interest in it. It's not saying this is the kind of things you're going to see in Avengers Doomsday. This is what you're going to be experiencing. It's saying you are going to see things like this, and showing Steve Rogers spiked the want for this movie. So many people are now way more interested in it than they were before, because people are like, okay, this better be a good movie. And now they're bringing all these characters back, and people are like, yes, let's go. This is great. This is what we wanted. This is what we have been wanting. but people are also anticipating it's going to be a huge letdown. And with these teaser trailers, it's just building more anticipation. I think every week or every few weeks, they're going to be posting more like this. And you can't go wrong with it. So that's why it's not, if I would rate them, I'm not saying, oh yeah, they're doing a good job. It's hard to fail this because you are giving anticipation on a character in a movie, not even the movie itself. So it's not really hard to do. All you do is just give a little cinematic shots, let the viewers question themselves, and then put ominous text saying Steve Rogers will return. That's it. The trailer itself is also really nice. It's really cool. Most trailers are talking they're communicating with you. They're saying, this is when it's released. This is what's going to be about. It's action packed. These characters, these actors are starring in it. What it shows here is it makes you feel like you are part of it. You are seeing Steve Rogers back. You're seeing glimpses of his life right now. So now he's alive and you're like, wait, he's alive? So you're experiencing the same things that other people would in this universe. And then it shows Steve Rogers will return. It doesn't show Chris Evans. It doesn't show starring Chris Evans. Well, because they're not starring, but it doesn't say Chris Evans is back with Marvel. It just says Steve Rogers will return. And this also really builds a connection with the viewers and the people who want to see this movie and the movie itself. And then showing that countdown even builds more anticipation because you're like, this is something big. This is something epic. This is something that we all want to see. So that's kind of my breakdown of this teaser trailer. There's only so much to say. I feel like they did a really good job. I feel like this is the turning point for Marvel. This is when Marvel proves we still got it. We still got what we had. And that's my breakdown. I would give this teaser trailer 9 out of 10. Obviously, once all the teaser trailers come out, I will rate every single one of them and then give an average for the actual movie's trailer and the movie's success in marketing. All these teaser trailers are building up to one big trailer. That trailer, I'm then going to analyze. It's going to be a longer video, and that's when I will give a final review on the movie. And I am going to watch the movie on its release, and I might even do a video on that too. Besides that, that's my talk. That's my review on Avengers Doomsday teaser trailer. One of them introducing Steve Rogers back in the Marvel Universe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.